On this channel, Million Dollars Made Easy, we love to run numbers for people, and what we do is use the S&P 500. The reason we use the S&P 500 is because of what one of the world's greatest investors says. For those people that have neither the time nor the expertise to be an active investor, passive investing in an index fund like the S&P 500 is a great alternative. And when you see the numbers, you're probably going to agree. So what I have is an individual. I want to make sure I'm getting these numbers right. I'm getting lots of requests, which I love to run numbers for people. It says he has 150,000 saved up, 150,000. He wants to do, and I ran his earlier, and I misunderstood what he said. It was right there in front of me, but my 72-year-old eyes didn't catch it. He said 500 a week. I ran it at 500 a month. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2,000. He said run it at 2,000 a month. Said he wants to do a 3% COLA. And then he had a different request. He wanted to just do that for 20 years and then stop. So we're going to stop this after 20 years, which the net effect of that is he's going to put in $794,889. You can see all the way across there, but we're just going to be looking at he wants to know the 30-year period. He wants to do it put money in for 20 years and then just stop and see where he might be in 30 years. It actually said 25 and 30, but I'm just going to look at the 30-year column. So what do we do in this channel? We run numbers for the S&P 500. We see what it's done for every single year for these time periods for the last 100 years. Make sure I've got all this right. Stop after 20, 3% COLA, starting with 150,000 and putting in 2,000 a month, which is 500 a week. 2,000 a month just to see where he'd be. After 30 years, again, all the way across to you put in 794 because you stop after 20 years. But this 30-year column, the worst case scenario last 100 years in the S&P 500, you would have 5.560 million. That's the worst case scenario. The median in this column would be 8.680. We always take into account inflation, what the buying power of these amounts would be, and they're found up here. We use a 3% inflation rate. We can change that if you want. Again, give me your beginning of balance, whether you want to inflate it and how much you want to add each month, and we will go ahead and run the numbers for you. And if I happen to miss your number somewhere, I've got a lot of videos out there, and I get alerted if I get a comment, but sometimes I overlook it. Please just keep trying. I'll run the numbers for you. I just love doing it. That's my passion. I just love running numbers for people. So again, this is the 30-year column. Again, in the last 100 years, get this, in the last 100 years, the worst 30-year period, which is what he's looking at, he would have had 5.560 million just in putting in 794,000, and the median would be $8.68 million. I just wanted to run the numbers for him. I apologize. I misunderstood. It was right there in the text. He said $500 a week, but he actually wanted $500 a week, and I did $500 a month. So again, just please just give me those three pieces of information: your beginning balance and your monthly contribution. Please make it monthly so I don't misread it. Again, my 72-year-old eyes, and your increase, and I'll run the numbers for you. And again, thanks for watching this channel. I think everybody can benefit, but especially young people. Let people know there's a channel out there that will run numbers for them, and you can just see what the S&P 500 might do for you. The S&P 500 that Warren Buffett recommends using. Please consider subscribing, sharing, and liking these videos. They truly can be life-changing. Again, please subscribe, share, like, and thanks for watching.